Hey, cruisers. Thank you for being so patient. I'm sorry about the delay tonight with the live stream. Our microphone totally bit the dust. This little guy right here was giving us a massive amount of interference. And so you guys would have just heard this horrible crackling, popping, awful sound. So my husband had to go and dig for the backup mic, but he couldn't find the cable. So we're here. Thank you guys so much for your patience. We're really excited to be here tonight. Hope you guys had a good work week. I got out of work a little bit late tonight and was like white knuckles on the highway to get home. So we're all kind of frazzled in my house tonight, but it's Friday, so I'm happy and really, really glad to see all of you guys here. I saw people an hour early in the live chat tonight, so that made me smile and made me really happy. And we did not order a pizza tonight. I know I told you guys on Wednesday we were going to order a pizza, but we didn't do that because we ended up going out to pizza last night. So we had Freshly tonight. I don't know if you guys know what Freshly is, but it's that meal delivery service that is, the food is already cooked and it's not frozen, it's refrigerated and comes in a big insulated box and you just microwave it and it's really, really good. And we got some really big special on it. So as I'm adjusting to this new work schedule, we wanted to have like easy meals. So we're like supplementing it with salads and stuff and it's really fun. So anyway, we had Freshly, really fast Freshly, and now we are here. We're so excited. So what do you guys think? Should we talk about the pros and cons of every cruise line that I've ever been on? I think we should. And I want to hear your opinions. And I'm going to read as many opinions out loud as I can because this is an interactive process. I want to thank, I don't know if you're here tonight, but Christine Levesque. I see you, Christine. You are here. Christine inspired this episode, you guys. This was Christine's idea. She said, why don't you tell us the pros and cons of every line you've ever been on? And I said, yes, it's time. Let's do it. This is a Vlogtober fantasy of mine. So, disclaimer. Okay, everyone has to sign on the dotted line that you don't get to judge anybody about their opinions about their cruise line. This is an open forum. This is just for fun. And my opinion is just my opinion. And everybody thinks differently about every cruise line. And that's what makes us all wonderful, right? We're all unique and individual. How you doing, Mr. Cruise Tips TV? Good? Okay, I got the okay sign from him. He's probably sweating from running around the house trying to find a cable for the mic. So, yeah, happy Friday, you guys. Hey, Steve. Hey, Augusta. There's a lot of you here tonight. Hi, Krish. Hi, Zachary, Scott, James, John. Literally hundreds of people in the chat. I wish I could say hi to everybody right now, but just a quick hello to all of you. Sue, thank you for the compliment on my bracelets there from Pura Vida. The Pura Vida reveal that I'm going to do on our Cruise Gear channel for the October monthly club bracelets is so amazing that I peaked and I can't wait to do the unboxing. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed over on Cruise Gear. And you guys, let's get this party started. So I'm going to start by talking about Carnival. We've cruised a lot with Carnival, and I want to tell you some of the pros. Here's what I like about Carnival. So now it's your job, as I'm saying this, to tell me what you like about Carnival and what you don't like about Carnival. So pros and cons. So my pros are Carnival is fun. They do what they promise. They are the fun ship. No matter what, they are fun. Also, those ships, generally speaking, I would say they are the best value at sea. You're probably going to be able to find an affordable cruise on Carnival just about anywhere, just about any time. And it's possible to take an entire family on a Carnival cruise for less. And that's one of the things that we love about it. Also, you guys, on Carnival, this may surprise people, but their service is absolutely exceptional. The best service I think I have ever had on a cruise was on a little Carnival Imagination or Carnival Inspiration 4-night Catalina Ensenada cruise. The crew is top rated in the entire fleet, and they fall all over themselves hand over foot. They're friendly, they're smiling, they're happy, they are amazing. My other big pro with Carnival, which is just simply a fact, this is not my opinion, guys, they have more home ports than any other cruise line. What that means is that they have a port within driving distance to more places in the continental United States than any other cruise line. So, of course, that's not possible. Good job, Mr. Cruise Tips TV. Of course, it's not possible to drive to a Carnival port from any city in the U.S. But if you were to compare Carnival's home ports to other cruise lines, you would simply find that they have more ships and home ports available than any other. Now, they may have a small ship or an old ship in that port, like maybe out of LA, where they have the Imagination and Inspiration, maybe Mobile, Alabama, where they have a smaller ship, the Carolinas, smaller ship, but they're there. And I think that's a plus. My last pro for Carnival is I actually really like the food on Carnival. I don't know that everyone would agree with me on that, but I think the food is exceptional. And of course, Guy's Burgers, just Guy's Burgers. I mean, can you beat Guy's Burgers? You cannot. So I want to see what you guys think are the pros for Carnival. Saugusta says, I love the ice cream on Carnival. Steve says, I love the Carnival smaller ships. They're not like monsters. Yes, Roxanne. Guy's Burgers, thank you so much. Yes. Cody Miles says, Carnival food is amazing. Only con I can think can't win in the casino. Yeah, that's totally true. Rachel said, I've only ever cruised on Carnival, but you love it. Yay, that's awesome. Let's find some more Carnival pros here, guys. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting a lot of people saying they like that 24-hour ice cream. Okay, let's see. What else? Okay. I'm trying to find more. You guys are moving so fast in the chat that I can hardly keep up, but I do see tons more coming in. Okay. William says, Carnival Pro, warm chocolate melting cake. Yes, the chocolate dessert that is life-changing on Carnival. Absolutely. I know. Everybody's going to start salivating. Thanks a lot. I know. Yes, Night Audit. Food is always a subjective subject. It is so incredibly true. Let's see. Cruiser Life said Carnival has kids and adult activities alike. While adults are drinking in the casino, kids can watch the comedy show or a movie or even go to the kids club. That's a good one. Okay, there's more Carnival cons. Let's see what we've got here, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, pros. We're still on Carnival's pros. Yeah, Susan said good food. I would agree with you on that. I like the food, but again, it's definitely subjective. Roxanne agrees that it's budget friendly. Ooh, Diane, you're doing good tonight. Diane Peacock nailed one that I forgot, guys. Faster to the fun. Yes, Allison Cheeky said, I've heard that Carnival is affordable and the staff is great. You're absolutely right. Mom.com mom says Carnival Pro, yep, Guy's Burgers. Definitely. Edward says the ships are a little older, but a lot of fun. Yes, okay, very cool. I know there's probably more. Sue said less expensive. Yes. Carnival food. We're getting a lot of people saying they like Carnival food. Nurse Nancy said, love the staff on Carnival. Susan said, good cruise to get away. Steve saying, affordable. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it's affordable. So yay, I love it. Okay, you guys want to talk about some Carnival cons? We have a lot more pros coming in, though. We've got water slides, water park, breakfast at the Blue Iguana. All of these are Carnival pros. Carnival food. A lot of people like Carnival food. I understand that is maybe not something everybody likes. Sue G said free wine the first night in the upcharge restaurant. Yes, I love that. Cruiser Life said Carnival always has activities available. Very, very good. Okay, Cruise Tips TV hubby over there. What you looking at me for? Did you have something to say?
I'm going to try and run the chat overlay for just a second so
okay.
People want to comment.
Can I tell them that? Hey guys, we're going to try to do something different. We're going to run the chat overlay in the video live right now so that when people watch this video as a replay, they can see what you all are saying, because as you guys know, we can't save all of these comments, and I think it's really fun for everyone to see. Is it working? I'm gonna, can I see it? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you can see the chat overlay now. So I'm gonna tell you guys my cons for what I consider to be Carnival's maybe not so great points, and I wanna see if you all agree. All right, I think they nickel and dime you a little bit, and I think that comes with any cruise line. So obviously when you're gonna be paying a little bit less for your cruise, there's going to be upcharge opportunities around every corner because the cruise line wants to recuperate some of that cost. Now, for me, do I consider that an issue? I don't, and the reason I don't is because I don't feel like I'm being charged for things I'm not using. So if I want to buy something extra, I will just buy it. If not, I can still completely keep to a budget on a Carnival cruise. And as you guys know, that is a huge factor for us. I think sometimes another con is that maybe Carnival, even though it's a really fun ship, I think it can be a little too fun for us sometimes, a little too party. You know, a lot of drunk people, a lot of loud people, a lot of falling over people, and that's not all the time, but sometimes you just want maybe to have a quieter environment, and that's not always the greatest thing. But if that really bothered me, I wouldn't continue to sail on Carnival, and obviously I do. I also think Carnival has a little problem with keeping old ships in the fleet. You guys you've listened to Tommy and Always Be Booked and his opinion about Carnival's old ships. I don't have that strong of an opinion, but I understand that a company with that many ships and that much power behind them, come on, give us, in these tiny little ports, give us some beautiful ships that have a little bit more to offer. So I would agree with that one. I think that one thing too is that Carnival's dining rooms tend to be really loud. You guys saw our vlogs from Carnival Miracle, right? And you heard the activity going on in the dining room, and we would take you guys with us into the dining room at night. Wasn't it like wild and crazy and loud in the dining rooms? Constantly people singing birthday songs, all that kind of stuff. And also I get really frustrated that they don't always heat their pools and their hot tubs. The pools, I can understand that they're pumping in fresh salt water, but when the hot tubs are cold on Carnival, it kind of ticks me off. So those are some of my cons. I want to see what everybody says about their cons. Let's see here. Okay, I'm coming up. Moving on up. Let's see. Okay. Haha. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, you guys didn't want to hear my cons. Okay, I love this one. Zachary, Joe Farkas interiors and the pool setups. You don't like Joe Farkas interiors, Zachary? Do you find them a little gaudy? I kind of think his stuff is fun. I love Carnival Miracle because it's wacky and crazy. Zachary, let us know what you don't like about the pool. Let's see here. Steve Guberman said Carnival con. The live shows tend to be too short. Excellent point. I can agree with that. Definitely. All right, let's look for some more cons for Carnival. You guys don't have very many, I can tell you that right now. Steve Guberman has another one. Very few specialty restaurants on Carnival. I guess on the older ships, that's probably true. Very cool. You guys are so funny saying you don't want the cons. I love that. You know I'm always an optimist too. Steve Roth said cons. A lot of cutbacks with Carnival. The ships are worn and tired and it shows. Yeah, I can absolutely agree with that, Steve. That's so true. Ryan also said on the older ships, not as many dining options. Totally. Shanna LeGrant said the con on Carnival is things close up too early. Love it. You guys, you're liking the chat overlay. Crystal Kong, Mr. Cruise Tips TV said she's loving the chat overlay. Are you still doing it? Awesome. That's so fun. Cool. Okay, Zachary said con, 80s Vegas style interiors and the small pools are overcrowded. Okay, very good. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to keep looking. I'm kind of getting behind in the chat again, you guys, because there's so many of you here. Please forgive me if I have missed anything you've said, but now that we have the overlay going, you can check it out later. All right, what do you guys think? You want to switch to Princess? Let's talk about Princess. So you all know that my list of pros for Princess is pretty long, right? So get your pros going for Princess in the overlay first, then we'll switch to cons later. If we stay on track, this will be easier for me because I can read your comments, guys. Ooh, Kevlian, that was a good one. Back to a Carnival con, you guys. The dining room tables are too close to each other. I totally agree with that. Okay, let's go. Princess pros. Classy ships. Classy cruise line, in my opinion, just feels right to me. It feels just the right amount of sophisticated without stuffy. Ainsley Thomas, I love it. Ainsley Thomas Pro on Princess Cruises is the International Cafe. For those of you who do not know about the International Cafe on Princess, it is their atrium cafe that is complimentary for most things. You have to buy certain things like espressos and some gelatos and things, but they have a lot of rotating free food from pastries and beautiful, just high-end pastries and donuts in the morning to panini breakfast sandwiches in the morning to hot soup and beautiful salads in the afternoon. And it is 24 hours. I love that too. They also have high tea, and you guys know I love it. The high tea on Princess is included in your cruise fare. It is complimentary. It is fabulous. And my favorite thing about Princess, absolutely my favorite thing, is the mini suite cabin category. I love mini suites. I do not sail on them very often because they are a little bit expensive, but they have bathtubs, they have a sitting area, they have bigger balconies, and they are wonderful to spread out in without spending as much as you would on a full suite. I am such a fan of mini suites. If I could afford one on every cruise, I would probably go on Princess mini suites for the rest of my life. They also, guys, on Princess, they do a killer job of keeping their pools and hot tubs heated sufficiently, in my opinion. That's a big one for us. I love the pool and the hot tub, and I want it to be comfortable. That's what I'm paying for. I expect that. Great food on Princess as well. Very, very good. Excellent service. Generally speaking, really good service. I also like the regional specialties with Princess. So for example, if you're doing a cruise to Alaska, they're going to do themed things like North to Alaska shows, North to Alaska entertainment, North to Alaska food, like free crab legs on the last night of the cruise. You guys, be still my heart. You know how I feel about crab. I like the way they do regional on Princess. They also have great deals on photo packages on Princess. They really do. Unlimited photo packages, $200 on some cruises, a really good deal. Love it. They also have killer itineraries. And you guys know that Princess dominates Alaska. Side by side with Holland America, of course, because Holland America does a beautiful job in Alaska, but they dominate in Alaska. Okay, you guys, I'm coming in. I'm finding out what your pros are. Here we go. All right, Jackie. Princess Caribe deck, larger balcony. Jackie, I cannot wait to tell you something in a few minutes. You and Sue need to remind me. I have a surprise for you guys. Okay. Yes, Sue loves the mini suites. Kathy Barber, pro for Princess, movies under the stars. Yes. Love, love, love. Allison, yes, Princess is an amazing cruise line. I love it. Fantastic. Okay, what do we have here, guys? Night Audit, you've got a mini suite booked, you lucky dog. You are going to love it. It is the best. You don't feel like you're in a cruise ship cabin. You feel like you're in a palatial hotel suite. It's fabulous. Okay, Sue also loves the tea time. Joey Derringer loves the coffee card. Yes, they have a coffee punch card, guys, that saves you money and time. It's wonderful. Michelle said another pro for Princess is the reward program. Food, food, food. Adult areas like the sanctuary and all amenities that are included in your cruise fare. Michelle, that was a lot of good information in one little sentence. Very nicely done. Let's see here. Ooh, Abdullah Raja. Yeah. A lot of good public places and many dining venues with the best food at sea. Also beautifully articulated. Thank you so much. Kathy agrees that the International Cafe and their beautiful atrium, great for music and people watching. And you guys, Kathy was one of the winners of our international giveaway. She won one of the pouches. Kathy lives in Canada. Congratulations, Kathy, from me live from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for following us. We appreciate you. All right, so yeah, we've got more people saying they like the coffee cards. Yes, definitely. Yeah, the loyalty program is great. James says, do you guys think it's worth staying with one line because of the loyalty program? James, do you want me to give you the short answer? The short answer is no. I think you should try different cruise lines. And then when you find one you like, maybe lean a little more towards them. But I really think you should get out there and try different lines. We really enjoy doing that. I know you guys have seen us on Princess and Carnival a lot lately. A lot of times that's for convenience, price, drivability, and things like that. Okay, I want to see if there's any more pros for Princess. Elegant Ships, says Kathy. Yes, Mike and Cheryl. Hi, guys. Pro for Princess is the outstanding service. Always felt welcomed. Con, not enough ships. Aw, you guys are so cute. Turning a weakness into a strength, right? Exactly. That's so funny. Yeah, Brandy, I like your con. We'll read that one later. Okay, and Nurse Nancy, I agree with the comedy club humor too. That's totally true. Okay, I think we're going to buzz down here and see if there's any more pros for... Let's see here. Okay, I'm not seeing any more. Night Audit, do you and Kathy Barber know each other? That'd be really funny if you did. I know you guys both live in Canada, but that'd be an awfully big coincidence. Let's see here. Mike and Cheryl, they have another pro for Princess, you guys. The Ultimate Cruise Tour, like the Ultimate Ship Tour. That sounds wonderful. Love it. All right. Okay, guys, what do you think we talk about the cons for Princess? Well, I only have two. I really only have two, so you guys are going to have to come to the party on this one. I would say sometimes Princess is a little too tranquil for me, but I just told you that Carnival can be a little too wild for me. So what I want is I want both. I want a rockin' sail away party with great music and some people dancing, not just me, dancing with the cruise director, the only one on the pool floor. But I like a little bit of energy. I like a little bit of like contemporary music playing around the ship. And sometimes I miss that a little bit when I'm on Princess, to be honest. But then again, it's a trade-off because I think I probably appreciate the peace and quiet that brings more. Get it? It's like the tug pull here. I also would say that Princess, having just raised their drink package prices, they're just too high. I want to say there's something like $69 per day per person. Certainly not as high as Norwegian, who just raised theirs to like $89 a day, which, as Doug Parker eloquently said on Cruise Radio, once you pay the tip on $89 a day on Norwegian, even though you're getting a perk anyway and you're not really going to pay that, you could buy a cruise for the same amount of money. So anyway, that's my only con for Princess, my two. Let's see what you guys have. Krish said, cons, Princess is not near us. Let's see here. Denise says they're a little expensive. Haha. Ainsley, thank you for complimenting my dance moves. Okay, let's see here. All right, Ryan said a con. This is a good one. Slow response for access office to see if something that would be accessible for someone with a disability, i.e. someone that is deaf and needs interpreter. I'm sorry to hear that, Ryan. Hopefully you can find the right person to speak with over there. Oh my gosh, Night Audit, you and Kathy know each other? Okay, that's really funny. Did I know that? Did I know that? That's really funny. I can't believe that. Okay. Let's see here. Zachary, you had bad crew members on your Princess Cruise. I know, you've told me about that. You had a really bad experience on Princess, and I am so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Let's see here. I'm looking for a few more cons. Molly said the activities were too laid back and they lost the fun factor. Yeah, I can see that sometimes, that they're kind of tranquil. And with other cruise lines, sometimes you get a little bit more, energy, I guess, but it depends on what you're looking for. Kaylee said on Princess you had long lines. Daryl McRae said a con for Princess is the small balconies on the Regal class. Oh, good, very good specific information. I appreciate that. I haven't been on a Regal class ship, but someday I will. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ainsley said that they had a bad experience with a non-refundable cruise on Princess. Oh, that's neat. That's not good at all. I don't like that. Non-refundable deposits are terrible. Let's see here. All right. Jackie said con for Princess. If you want to stay up late, everyone goes to bed early. The staff says you could bowl at 12 a.m. on the promenade deck. Oh my gosh. Sue G, con. Not a lot compared to Carnival for kids' activities. Very true. Very true. Okay, Donna said I didn't like the bathtub in the mini suite because my head hit the ceiling when I took a shower. Yeah, I can see that. That's it. Hey, Gail, welcome. All right. Are we still doing the overlay, my friend? Yes? Well, let us know how you feel about the overlay, guys. And do you like the fact that your comments are being immortalized? You guys have to behave yourselves today, don't you? I love it. Okay, let's switch over and talk about Royal Caribbean pros and cons. Now, I have to tell you guys that I've only been on a couple of Royal Caribbean ships, maybe 2 or 3, so I don't have a huge amount of experience with the line, but I think I have a feel for it. I think the pros on Royal Caribbean are that you never get bored. Their ships are absolutely huge hubs of entertainment. They are Vegas meets a shopping mall, meets the sea, meets the circus. And I think that for people who like to stay really busy and who want to get everything kind of crammed into one vacation, that is the way to go. Royal Caribbean is the way to go for you. There are also tons of dining choices on Royal Caribbean. Also, their ships are the finest at sea. Cutting edge, high tech. There is just no way that you could tell anybody that Royal Caribbean does not have the finest innovations at sea. Am I right? Just because I don't sail with them all the time does not mean that is not a fact. So that's probably not my opinion. I'd say that's probably a fact. They are great for teens and kids. If any of you guys here are teens and kids and have been on Royal Caribbean, please tell me more about that. And I think it's just awesome that they're always creating new and hot ships. They're spending money, you guys. They're spending money to make you happy. And I love that. I'm sure we have a ton more pros on Royal Caribbean coming in from you all. So let's see here. Susan said on Royal Caribbean, love the ice show and Broadway shows. Justine loves Royal Caribbean. Lots to do. Con can be the big ships. There's, let's see here. Can be a con to big ships, good kids programs. Okay, I get it. I think that makes sense. Charity said pro, family friendly all the way. Carolyn Luca, pro, newest mega ships. Yes, yes. Krish, your 13-year-old son wants to know the best teen club. Let's get our subscribers helping Krish, guys. Who has the best teen club? Okay. Let's see here. Susan, pro for Royal Caribbean. Hot tubs over the side. Now that is awesome. I love those cantilevered tubs. We've got, let's see here. Natalie said, best bed at sea, best service ever. Let's see here. Christine says, pro, Royal Caribbean discounts via Facebook, My Vegas slots. Awesome. Megan Leaf Ewing said that the kids clubs are excellent and have great hours. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, very true. Okay, Wi-Fi is fast, says Mary. Awesome. Rashida Nareedin says, do all cruise ships have 24-hour food? Not all of them, but most of them have some kind of a 24-hour option. We could go into that on another episode sometime. Susan said the adult areas are adult only. Yeah, that's definitely a pro. Being consistent, sticking with what you promise, right? Okay, Anita Sebastian said, pros are that the ships are gorgeous. I love it. You guys have a lot of pros. Abdullah Raja says, the Quantum class and the Oasis class ships are a pro. Daryl McRae, pro. From Daryl, the Flow Rider is a pro. Okay. All right, let's see here. Zachary said when he was a teen, none of the cruise lines had teen clubs with any activity. Hopefully they've gotten better, Zachary. Let's see here. Okay, Natalie, you got a con. Let's save the cons for a few more minutes. Keep them there, guys, for me. Let's see here. Julia says pro. Easy to go as a single adult. Stuff to do. Easy to make friends. Great. Okay, you guys. Mrs. WW says best loyalty programs. All right. Thanks, Mike and Cheryl, for the compliment. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to keep up tonight. I'm feeling it. I've had a long week. I'm really feeling it now. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Bernie by the Sea. This is a good pro on Royal. Late night venues. Yeah, stuff is actually open late at night. I think that's great. Okay, fantastic. It seems like there's some good ones coming in. Yeah. Great. Zachary said a pro for Royal is excellent customer service, clean rooms, wonderful ships, amazing food. Michelle said the drink package is affordable. Michelle, have they had a recent change to the drink package? Do you have to do both people in the cabin now with it? Let me know. I've heard there's an exception to that, though, that there's a list of exceptions you can pick from if you do not want to. If two people are sailing in a cabin and one of them has a genuine exception, it would be pregnancy, recovering alcoholic, or does not drink for health reasons, things like that. You can actually fill out an exception form of some sort, contact customer service, and they'll allow the second person to not have to buy the drink package. Okay, let's see here. Very cool. I'm glad you guys are liking the overlay here. So do you guys want to talk about some cons for Royal Caribbean? I would say some of the cons are that you have to make reservations in a lot of their venues, shows and dining. I don't think I would like that. I don't like having to overplan when I cruise. That kind of drives me nuts. I think that their ships feel like Vegas to me. This is my opinion, guys. Don't get mad at me. I like something a little more mellow. I like to feel a little more connected to the sea. I think their ships are a little too big, too, for me. We're going to be doing a really cool video in a few days here. Is our cruise history video tomorrow, Mr. Cruise Tips TV? Is that scheduled for tomorrow, the one that we just... Is it? Okay, you can. So we're going to be doing a video, you guys, on all the cruises we've ever been on very, very soon. It was a subscriber-inspired Vlogtoberfest one, and we're going to show some pictures from most of the cruises we've ever been on. And one of the things I observed when I was on Liberty of the Seas was that the ship felt so big to me that it was overwhelming and I got lost. So to me, that was a lot. Would I go back on a mega ship of Royals? Yeah, absolutely. And I want to. I'm itching to do that, but I don't find it as relaxing. I like to chill on my cruise. Yeah.
I like Four Seasons.
You like Royal Caribbean? Yeah. What do you like about Royal Caribbean? Can I put you on the spot?
It just feels very polished.
It feels polished to my husband. And what we were talking about earlier with Royal Caribbean, one of the pros is that they're always ahead of the game technically. So, everything is the best from the robotic bars to just general technology for their passengers, and all of the innovations are always top notch. Okay, back to the cons. I think Royal Caribbean's a little pricey compared to the lines that I sail on the most. I think they're expensive, and I think the service is a little bit less personal as well. So those are my opinions. Let's see what everybody thinks here. All right. Joseph said cons for Royal, too many unattended kids. Yep, I could see that, totally. Bradley said cons, indoor balconies are weird. Yeah, I can see that too. The indoor balconies are oddly sized from what people tell me, and some people don't like that couch that are in some of those interior ones. Let's see what else you guys think. Okay. Other cons. Let's see. All right. Okay, $60 a day on the drink package, Penelope, huh? Okay. Wicked Wonder said the ship they were on had visible age issues, rust, worn areas, etc. Staff wasn't always the friendliest. Okay. Yeah, Bernie by the Sea is agreeing with me. Ships can be too big. Jackie didn't care for the food. Yeah, I did notice the food was a little subpar in some venues on Royal Caribbean, but I've had worse food on a cruise, that's for sure. Diane said the con on Royal Caribbean is they're kind of hectic and it seems like there's too many people for the shows and you need reservations for everything. Yeah, definitely. William said that one of the cons on Royal is not all of the older ships have water slides. Bradley said it's packed. Susan said the food is boring. Lots of opinions here, and hopefully you guys can see a little more in the overlay. Okay, so you guys, I want to share something, kind of a personal story about my week with you guys. It's cruise related, I promise, but I had something really wonderful and exciting happen. Do you guys know that we're going on a cruise to the Panama Canal in, oh God, I don't know how long, but it's coming up here in a little bit. So we booked an interior cabin, and we got an email a few months ago from my travel agent saying that we got upgraded to an outside cabin. We were so excited to get a window. So we didn't pay a whole lot for this cruise. I think it was $8.99 per person before port fees and taxes, which was a good deal, but we needed to save some of the money that we were going to spend on this cruise for our flight from California to Fort Lauderdale. So we couldn't spend that much on the cruise. So one thing I was noticing that was happening on this, this is Caribbean Princess, by the way, that was happening is that the prices kept falling on the cruise. I kept noticing it, but when I would go to contact my travel agent about getting an upgrade, she would call the cruise line or check for me, and to upgrade from an outside cabin to a balcony was always between $1,200 and $1,600 per cabin. And we had set a mental threshold that we would pay somewhere between $700 and $1,000 more per cabin. So I kept trying and I kept trying and I kept trying. Literally, you guys, 3 or 4 times a week, I would get on Princess's website and look at the prices. 2 days ago, or maybe even yesterday, I got on in the morning. I ran through just a regular booking like I was a new cruiser, and the balcony cabins had gone from $1,500 a person to $8.99 or $7.99. And I literally took a screenshot of it, emailed it to my travel agent, and was like, help, please get on the phone with Princess and see if you can rebook us. And she's like, you know what, I'm going to try, but I want you to know that this is for new bookings only. That's what it says very clearly on Princess's website. And if they honor an upgrade, they're only going to honor it for 1 cabin. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, that's fine. Just call them and see what you can do. Because we would basically be getting the balcony for the same price we paid for the inside. Like, we had to do this. Maybe $200 more. $200 more was all it was going to cost us per cabin, which is nothing to go from an outside to a balcony. So I get an email from her. She's like, we're both on the phone. One of us is on the phone with one person at Princess, and the other's on the phone with the other person at Princess, and you can upgrade to a balcony, the balconies I wanted, for $40 per person. And she's like, do you want to do it? I'm like, heck yes. Get my credit card out. Do what you have to do. And I was so excited, you guys. I had adrenaline coursing through my veins because do you know how amazing it's going to be to have a balcony instead of a window going through the Panama Canal? And we make the choice oftentimes to take more cruises in lesser cabins because we want to go more. So I am so excited. Thank you guys for celebrating with me. We also got my mom the balcony cabin right next to ours, which is so cool. We're going to be looking over at each other on the balcony, and she wants to be close to us. She likes to be close to us. That was one thing that she wanted, and we got that, and we're really, really excited. So we've got some fun things planned for you guys for that Panama Canal cruise. My husband's got some really neat things up his sleeve for when we're passing through the Panama Canal itself. We're going to be going through the new locks. Who knows what he's going to do, but I know it's going to be cool. So we'll keep you in suspense. So thanks very much for sharing in my joy, you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Shanna, you need to check those cruise prices and let your travel agent do the work for you. That's one thing I love about having a travel agent is she's the one who got on the phone. I couldn't do it. I was at work. I had no way of doing it. I had to send her an email that took me 10 seconds, and I had to step away and go do my job. And she took care of everything for me. She rebooked it. She made sure that all my settings saved and everything is awesome. So I'm really excited. So thank you, you guys. Okay, so what do you guys say we go over to Norwegian now? Let's talk about Norwegian pros. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, start listing your Norwegian pros in the comments below. Steve Roth, get on it. I know you and Shannon are going to have a lot of pros for me, so let's do it. Okay. Here's what we love about Norwegian, you guys. I love freestyle dining. I love freestyle cruising. I love the fact that formal nights are optional. I love the fact that dining is not really set times. I like the fact that you can, you could go to dinner in shorts every night. And I absolutely love all of the options in the specialty restaurants. I love that relaxed dress code too. When you have that option, even though we love dressing up on a cruise and we do, I just think it's really great to think I don't have to if I don't want to. And I think it's great. I love seeing guys at dinner in shorts that look like the kind of guys who want to go to dinner in shorts. You know what I mean? And they'll be wearing their nice Hawaiian shirt, but they got their shorts and their Birkenstocks on and they are rocking it. And I like to see that. I think it's great. I know a lot of people appreciate that. Okay, don't laugh at me, you guys, but another Norwegian pro that I really love is that they have coffee pots. Little teeny tiny mini coffee pots in the rooms. I drink my coffee faster than I get out of bed to go brush my teeth in the morning. Like if I could have my coffee in bed, if I didn't have to get up so darn early, I would. We had a coffee pot next to our bed for many, many years. We are coffee people. So I love that they have little coffee pots. I don't think they have them in every cabin category. Maybe not insides and outsides, but once you get to a balcony, you get a coffee pot. I love that. They have an amazing variety of dining venues on Norwegian, and that food in those specialty dining venues, I'll talk about the main dining room later, is exceptional. From the Brazilian steakhouse where they have a huge salad bar and they walk by with unlimited amounts of carved meat, to the teppanyaki, to the steakhouses, to the Italian, to the Paris bistros. I love them all so much. Almost to the point where when we go on a Norwegian cruise, that's where I'm going to put on some weight. Because you're eating fabulous food all the time. It's like going out for your anniversary dinner every single night. It's crazy. They also have pretty darn cutting edge ships. I think Norwegian, a little different from Royal Caribbean in the way that they're innovating, but they're always trying to innovate and they are on the cutting edge. And I love the fact that they're trying to be different, trying new things. I think it's wonderful. I also love that they have digital photo galleries on some of their ships now. No more printed out photos. You go to a monitor, you enter some of your personal information and all of your photos pop up. I think that is the coolest thing ever. I love that. Wasting photo paper always makes me kind of sad. I think they have killer activities on Norwegian, from karaoke to shows to a massive amount of evening entertainment. Norwegian just really does a great job, and that's one thing that we very much enjoy. Also, I love the fact that they have poolside barbecues. Have you guys seen those giant troughs of paella that they make poolside and the big chickens they roast out there? I think it's wonderful. So let's read about some of your pros. Okay, here we go. Okay, TP says there's a lot of Norwegian escape vlogs out there, some good ones. I don't know if it's loud on the ship, but yes, you should definitely see if we can get some responses. Okay, Abdullah said pros and amazing varieties of activities from child friends. Let's see here. Michelle Mitchner says, great entertainment. Specialty dining is really good, especially the sushi. I agree. Brandy Crossley said, I love the coffee pots. Made coffee and sat on the balcony. Yeah, Brandy, is there anything better? That makes you feel like you're on vacation when you don't have to go get your coffee somewhere, right? Yeah. Totally. Okay, let's see here. Oh, hi, Cheryl. You made it. Good. I know you had a busy night. Good to see you here. Anita, I love this one. Anita Sebastian said the white hot party, not potty, is so much fun. You don't want a white hot potty. You want a white hot party. Do you guys know what Anita's talking about? Everybody dresses in white and they have like a huge party on the pool deck. It looks amazing when everybody is in their white clothes. Guys get out their white pants and their white shirts. Women are in gorgeous white dresses. Even little kids are in white. We love it. We actually dressed in white on our Norwegian Jewel cruise and we didn't really even go to a party. We just walked around in our white clothes. It was really funny, but we embraced it. It was really fun. Let's see here. Bradley C says that some of the pros for Norwegian are that their fleet interior feels the newest and most modern to you. Yes, I completely agree. Okay, let's see here. Oh my goodness, there's so many funny ones in here. Okay, looks like Wicked Wonder said they love their cabin. The room steward was awesome and you loved your towel animals. Okay. Oh yeah, Carolyn, good one. You can get a solo cabin on Norwegian and not have to pay double rates for a single person. That's a big one, you guys. There's no other cruise lines that I know of right now that are doing such great things for solo travelers. Roxanne said another pro for Norwegian, their Hawaii cruises are amazing. Bradley, pro, the Haven, yes. New Beginnings, the freestyle atmosphere, yes. Alicia, specialty restaurants. Sharon said lots of things to do. Let's see here. Who said no formal nights? Kristen said no formal nights. Yes, agreed. Okay, Recon 1A said the number one pro is their specialty dining package is off the hook. Yeah, I totally agree. The Recon 1A, when we do Norwegian Bliss, we did get the perk package. We paid way more for the cruise than we should have, of course, because the perks aren't really free. But we're getting the dining package and the drink package. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I've never had a drink package. I'm terrified. Okay, let's see here. Studio cabins, and more studio cabins. Colin and Judy are saying go for those studio cabins. Love it. Lots of people are commenting on the solo cabins, you guys. I totally agree. Freestyle cruising. Yep. Absolutely, you guys. Wow, there's so darn many of you making comments that I don't think I'm going to be able to hit all of them, but a couple more that are coming in here for Norwegian. Great water parks from Colin. Let's see here. Okay. Zachary said Norwegian has comfy beds and specialty restaurants. Yes. Bradley likes the pre-perk ultimate beverage package. Yeah, totally. If you're going to do it, that's the way to do it. Okay. What do you guys think? Want to switch over to the cons? Okay. Let's talk about the cons for Norwegian. I'm just going to come out and right out and say, I do not like their dining room food. I don't think it's very good. Maybe they've made improvements in the last year and a half, but ooh. We avoided it. It wasn't very good at all. And the dining rooms are a little crowded for lunch and breakfast. The dinner ones, we found little nooks. But I think that it was a little annoying. I think some of the cabins on Norwegian are smaller too, especially on their older ships, and their balconies are smaller. So your average balcony size cabin is also smaller. I think they nickel and dime you a little bit on Norwegian because of freestyle cruising. There's a lot of opportunities to buy more stuff, and I get myself into a little more trouble on Norwegian because of the fact that there's a lot of a la carte options. I think sometimes too, one of the problems I have with Norwegian is there's a little too much to think about. Those dining reservations, that freestyle dining, having to always think about where I'm going to dine and what time, and all of that just kind of stresses me out a little bit. So it's not my favorite thing. And again, I'm going to repeat myself, but I don't like that they don't always keep their pools heated and their hot tubs hot. That, you know how I feel about that. I don't need to say anymore. Okay, let's find out what your cons are. Oh, Bishy, you hit on something I forgot about in my list. They don't have self-serve laundry, guys. That makes me angry because I don't want to pay $30 for my laundry. I'll pay $6 and do it myself, but $30 for a bag of laundry? And I had to do laundry on my last cruise. So yeah, Bishy, you are so right. Very, very, very annoying. Okay, Sharon said cons. Smoky casino, which carries out into other areas. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. Let's see here. Steve Roth said cons. NCL does not pay MLB for the rights to broadcast the World Series. Missing the Cubs win last year because of that? That is redonkulous. Why don't they do that? That is so weird. Is it that expensive? Jeepers, how crazy. Bradley said bad customer service for him on Norwegian. Can't remove mandatory tips while there is poor service when you get off the ship. Yeah, we actually tried to shift some tips from one cabin to another. It was not removing them, but shifting them, and they won't let you you can't do anything with tips. I never remove tips, but there are definitely, they're very strict about that on Norwegian. And I suppose sometimes that protects their staff, but other times it removes the flexibility. So Colin said expensive Wi-Fi. TP said a con, you have to pay for some of the shows. Oh yeah, good point. Anita said no more lobster nights on NCL. Wow. Okay, Molly Manning said cons. When booking their covered alcove balconies are not listed clearly. Same price as a normal balcony. This has happened to many of you and others. Very crowded pools, says Colin. Mary says slow Wi-Fi like dial-up slow. Oh, how annoying. That is not good. Boy, I'm sounding snobby, right? Okay, what other cons do we have here? Oh, Zachary said the con is that Norwegian's Miami terminal is bad. 2.5 hours in line all to get your room keys. Yeah, pretty bad. Apathetic workers in the terminal. That kind of stuff bugs me too. I don't like that. Okay, that's some good ones, you guys. Let's move on to Holland America. How many Holland America cruisers do we have in the house, you guys? Do we have a lot of you here, or are there not very many Holland America cruisers? Let me know. Let's see some comments about who likes to cruise on Holland America. I'm thirsty. I need a break. All right. I've got more people complaining about the smoke on Norwegian. Haha. All right. Any Holland America cruisers in the house? Sue, you? All right. Well, let's talk about it. Okay, Ainsley, Holland America all the way. There we go. Now they're rolling in. Okay, so here's my pros for Holland America. I love Holland America, and if there were more ships right next to my little backyard, I'd be on them more often. I think that they are wonderful. Ainsley said Eurodam and Westerdam are her faves. Is it Eurodam or Eurodom? I think it's Dam. They call them the Dam ships. Zachary, I don't know if you'd like Holland America. I'm not sure yet. Let's see here. Yeah, lots of Holland America folks. Okay, good. Now we're talking, you guys. Very good. Okay, so some of the pros for, you guys leave your pros for Holland America, okay? Let me know, and I'm going to tell you mine. Number one, excellent food. Best main dining room food in the business. I've never had better main dining room food than on Holland America. It's exquisite. If you guys watch Scott Singer Cruises and you're watching his vlogs from the Nordam to Alaska, he put it beautifully when he said that their food is basically, main dining room food is like specialty dining food. It's amazing. Very high end, very consistent, very good. And not gourmet, weird, stuffy food. They have a lot of options. But you can have a good variety of comfort food meets American food, meets international, meets everything. It's wonderful. Their service on HAL is fabulous. Some of the best service we've ever had has been on Holland America ships. It's been a while since we've been on one, but we're anxious to get back on a Holland America ship. They also have really great itineraries to the Caribbean and to Canada and New England. Those are some of my favorite places to focus on when I'm looking at Holland America, and those are some of the cruises we have been on with them. Really like the way they mix it up a little bit in those two areas. I think they offer something really cool. I love that HAL is traditional. I love that they offer the quintessential midship, borderline, sometimes small ship experience. One of the most beautiful cruises we ever went on was that Maasdam cruise on the to Canada, New England that I think we showed you a few pictures of in our last video. Fantastic. Love the fact that they have some exciting new ships out too. HAL is definitely on the cutting edge. Their entertainment, their technology, and their larger ships are cutting edge, and I really think they're doing wonderful things. And last but not least, I don't know if you can beat Holland America for their exotic itineraries. They really have a lot to offer in the exotics. So if that's something you're looking for, go for it. Let's see what you guys have to say. Bradley said that Holland America's rooms are bigger. Yeah. You guys are talking about sports now. You're so funny. Eric John said, great service on Holland America. Yes, exactly. Amy Rogers, you're going on the Koningsdam March 5th. Oh, yeah. Holland America is your fave. That sounds wonderful. Ainsley said, when you were a kid, the service was amazing. The staff noticed you loved 2 chocolate milks with breakfast, and after 2 days, they'd have them ready for you every day. You felt like a queen. Yeah, exactly. It's so true. Mike and Cheryl, you guys are already moving to the cons. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. Okay. Let's see. So let's talk about the cons, you guys. I'm seeing a lot of people who are ready to go there. I think that the cons with Holland America, sometimes they're a little pricey. I think they're a little outside of budget compared to Princess and Carnival, in my opinion. And I think my second con is that they have kind of gaudy interiors on some of their older ships. Just wacky, weird, ugly, weird stuff. So let's see what you guys think the cons are. I actually agree with Mike and Cheryl's that they're a little bit of a little older demographic. Now, I have to say though that we enjoy cruising with older people, and we generally gravitate towards cruise lines where the average passenger is literally over 60. But I think on Holland America, sometimes the vibe can be a little too chill. You guys have heard me tell this story a few times before, but I was listening to somebody on a message board sometime tell a story about the different cruise lines, and they said that you know how Royal Caribbean's tagline is oh my gosh, what is it? It was oh no, I can't remember their tagline. You guys, can you tell I'm a little bit tired tonight? Royal Caribbean's tagline is "Get out there." Okay? And the Holland America fan people responded with, "I'm fine right here, thanks." And that's exactly how it feels to be on a Holland America ship, although that's not a bad thing. So, yeah, I can say that they're a little bit of an older demographic. Okay, let's see what you guys think. Let's see, mom.com said HAL's older ships are worn. Bradley said they're very stuffy and they're better for older people. Zachary said that their parents sailed on Holland America recently and said the food and service was on par with Celebrity, but the average age was 70 to 80 and they felt like the kids. Yeah, that's very true. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is true. You're not going to have a lot of crazy screaming kids on a Holland America cruise. Yeah, Ryan, I would agree with you. A little more expensive, maybe not ideal for kids and families. We've actually we did an extended family cruise on Holland America, but it was a 7-night Mexican Riviera and it was very mainstream and there were loads of families on it. But for the more long and exotic itineraries, not quite so much. Justine, it's good to know that you got a good deal on Holland America. That's very cool. Christine said smaller ships with HAL equals smaller boutique ports. Yes, definitely, definitely, you guys. Okay. Hi, Paula. Welcome. Glad you made it. I can't believe you guys have switched over to sports. This is amazing. So funny. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Mike and Cheryl said, Sherry, I think if you ever did a cruise with everyone here, it would be an awesome party vibe. Yeah, exactly. I know. I would never sleep, right? It would be hilarious. Abdullah Raja says, cons. Feels really old-fashioned and not modern enough. Joseph said cons. Everyone goes to bed way too early. The nightclub is empty at 10 p.m. Yeah, totally. Anita said the price is a little bit of a major con. Yeah, definitely. Elaine, I would say best quality food. I'm going to give Holland America the win and or Norwegian specialty restaurants. Okay. All right, you guys. So, yes, Ryan, Holland America does have a kids program. Yeah, they do. They do. Okay, you guys, so we're going to wrap up in 5 more minutes. We're sticking with our hour here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think it was really fun to talk about the pros and cons. I think one of the reasons I've waited so long to do this is because I feel like it's an opinion topic. It's not facts by any means, and I don't want to alienate anyone by giving you my opinions. So, just kind of throwing that out there. So you guys want to hear what's in the future for us and what's going on? So Vlogtoberfest is going great. We have a lot of fun episodes coming up. You're going to be seeing that our cruise history one where we tell you finally we counted how many cruises we've been on and we reveal that, even though I did some bad math and we make fun of that in the video. And we're going to show you some pictures that never before seen Cruise Tips TV pictures coming up soon. My son and I are going on a train trip together soon and we're going to be filming on the train if it's stable and if there's not a noise problem. I feel like I always have to give that disclaimer because the train is very rocky. So I love train trips, and I'm really looking forward to unwinding a little bit and snuggling my little boy and maybe even taking my adult coloring book and zoning out a little bit. You guys know I'm a bad relaxer, but one of the few places that I do a really good job of relaxing is on the train. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope to bring you guys some episodes from my little Amtrak experience. I'll let you know. And we have gotten literally hundreds of episode ideas from you guys because we asked you for them, and so I want to thank everyone so much for that. Bradley, I didn't talk about celebrity because I've never been on a celebrity cruise and I didn't feel like that would be right, so I want to just let you know that I'm sorry, but the moment I go on a celebrity cruise, I promise to give you my opinion. Jacob, I didn't know Holland America had fried chicken. Best fried chicken at sea. I love it. Sharon's weighing in on her celebrity pro. Since we didn't talk about celebrity today, why don't we say, we'll let Sharon have the floor here. Celebrity pro, clean ships, okay food, con, boring, not enough to do, but gamble, eat, and shop. Yeah, and I guess that could probably be said of any cruise line too. Okay, you guys. So I think we're wrapping it up now. Megan, I'm sorry you just got here and now we're signing off, but enjoy the replay. We had a lot of fun tonight. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting to tell you guys about our live stream that's coming up on October 21st, which most of you have already heard about. So Saturday, October 21st, my son and I will be back from our road trip and our train trip, and we're going to talk about holiday cruising. We're going to talk about Christmas. We're going to talk about New Year's, Thanksgiving, and also Halloween. I'm really, really excited to share what I know about holiday cruising, but I'm also really excited to hear from others who have been on holiday cruises that have something to share. Thank you very much, Joseph, for the awesome shout out to Mr. Cruise Tips TV. He does very quietly work hard behind the scenes. He is definitely the engine in this little family, so we appreciate him. All right, you guys, I don't want to leave, but thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Friday night. Go enjoy your weekends. We'll probably pop up with some surprise live streams next week. I don't know when, but I really liked our Wednesday night live stream. That was amazing. We had over 245 of you in the chat as Night Audit so wonderfully pointed out to us, which was amazing. Thank you guys for your loyalty and support. We always have a lot of fun with you, and we really appreciate when you bring information to the live streams too, because we do not have all the knowledge in the world and we really need you guys. And we love learning new things. I learn something new every single time that we join you guys. So for those of you like Zachary who have been on Christmas cruises, please, if you can, join us for that live stream on the 21st of October. If you'd like to leave me some comments here on this particular video when it saves to replay about your holiday cruising tips, I'd love to incorporate them into that live stream. So we're signing off, you guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Good night. Have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.
Cruiser of the week.
Hey, click me to subscribe.